All right, hey everybody, we are here with another review for you. Today we're going to be talking about the Colorado ZR2 2024. We are at Vaden, as you can see right here. Vaden Chevrolet in Pooler, and we just got hooked up. And here's the guy's info right here for the sales guy. Gave me the keys for this. You want to check out his stuff, there it is for you. There's his contact info for it. And we are going to walk over here and take a look at this thing. So, I mean, this lot here, they rock them, man. They run some volume here. As you can see, this dealer is jamming non-stop every single minute of every single day. They do a lot of sales. They got a lot of great vehicles here, and the people are pretty cool. This is it's about 45 minutes, 50 minutes from my house, but it is my closest big volume kind of dealership here, and they got some options out here. They got some nice vehicles. We got the keys for this tightly packed in, as you can see, ZR2. We're going to take a look at that, dude. But look at the Trail Bosses they got set right here, the Trail Boss. Look at the difference between Z71 and a Trail Boss height-wise. That's pretty cool to see. Look at the difference here. We got a Z71, a Trail Boss, and we have a ZR2. Look at the height difference and the size of those. That is pretty sweet there. So, but anyway, here we go. ZR2. We got it right here. We're going to take a walk around this thing. It should be unlocked when I touch this because the key is in my pocket. Let's make sure it pops. And hang on, maybe not. Let me see if this is the right one. Let's make sure I have the right keys. We do. There we go. All right, got it. So there we go. So here it is right here. We're going to go inside. We're going to go outside. We're going to take a look around this thing. We are going to start here with the front and move our way around back. So right here, we know ZR2. Beautiful setup. My only complaint on these Chevys, on a lot of trucks, pretty much all of them today, is there's no front bumper. Okay, so if I go pushing brush and stuff over, the first thing that is going to hit and come in contact with the brush is going to be my grill right here. I don't like that. So I would definitely have a brush guard on the front of this thing for myself personally, but we have the ZR2 skid plate. And notice it's curled up nice, no shovel effect to that. We have the tow hooks here that are up float close and to the front. They are not buried way under. They are right here where they're supposed to be. Working our way back on this thing. Look at that. I got a curb here, so I'm kind of tight in space. You can see the curb. But look at that setup there. Okay, beautiful, beautiful setup skid plate wise. This thing's like a sled under there. Look at all that protection. Beautiful. Look at right here. We got those Multimatic DSSV shocks right there. Perfect setup in this thing. This is a beast. Look at the shock mounts in those control arms. Look at the way this thing is set up. You can see that skid plate right there too. I mean, we are talking about a beast of a truck. Even the size of those CV axles are pretty dang impressive. I mean, this thing is ready to get her done is what this is. This thing is well done. We'll check into some more of that stuff here as we move around it, but awesome truck, awesome setup. Okay, we got our frog lights on the front right down here buried in there. We got the grill, we got the front camera right here, we got the flow tie which moves airflow right through it. Got the LED headlights right here like that. We got our turn signal lights right there. Okay, beautiful. We got our these are 33s on here, but you can fit a 34 without a problem whatsoever. Even you can struggle with a 35, but notice that this wheel is turned already. Take advantage of that. Look at the amount of room you got. Okay, so 34 is easy. 35s require you to replace this fender flare to be able to get it in there, but you can see, like I said, beautiful, beautiful setup in here. I love the power and simplicity of it. I like the wheels. The wheels are simple. Like I said, I like the effect of this truck. Okay, a lot of great things here. So moving right around, we got rock rails on here on the side. These, I believe, are body, and these are body mounted. Okay, see the body mounts? So these are non-load bearing rock rails. They are protection, but you're not going to want to jack the vehicle up from these, or actually you know, you're not going to work them too hard, but they are going to protect you from things like that. But they are not load bearing, being not frame mounted, or at least I don't believe they're load bearing. Maybe they are, but they are not frame mounted. But love the rock rails, love the setup here. Love all the cuts on this truck and how clean the lines are. And we'll get into the bed in a minute. Back here, we got, again, those Multimatic DSSV shocks on here, which are incredible. We do not have the hydraulic joust stop, but you can see we are already set up for it. And we can mount that right there if you wanted to put it on for the joust stop. For the hydraulic set, they do sell them, and Chevy sells them. And you can also buy aftermarket ones. They'll be coming out pretty quick for you as well, too. Perfect setup on here. We'll get into the bed. Let's go back underneath here. our hitch, our toes, and we have on the back, we do not, oh my God, it's 100 and something degrees. That ground is burning. We do not have rear toe points on here, but we do have the hitch. And this hitch is one beefy, beefy hitch. Compared to a lot of these mid-size trucks, this thing is hefty. It is not like thin-walled and doubled up. This thing is built like a tank. So that would be a recovery point back here. Oh, I'm burning bad. I can't do it. Hang on, sorry. But we got our shocks right here. Notice they are outboard of the leaf spring. They are out towards the tires of the leaf spring. Look how tight they are tucked into there, meaning that we get perfect clearance underneath this thing. Amazing clearance under here. Love that. Love that the wiring and everything is routed in its own channel there. That is a beautiful design. Nothing just floating around or hanging. It is on the back side of the axle so it doesn't snag, and it has its own channel system there too. That's perfect. We have full-size spare right here, matching tire on the full-size spare, steel wheel. Love it. Perfect setup on here. Very nice. Moving over to here. Okay, and we have our exhaust tucked up nice and tight. We like that. Same kind of setup here. Same setup here. Sorry, I'm burning, guys. My hands are on fire down here on the ground. Oh, it is brutal hot. As you can see, this is just, like I said, I love that controlled channel for the wiring in there. Beautiful, beautiful thing. Like I said, this truck is well done. Very nice. Now, we cannot get around to this side over here, obviously, so we'll be doing all the interior stuff from the other side. It is jammed in, and like I said, this place is booming today, on fire. I don't want to bother these guys. I was able to get the keys. I don't want to have them move it, and even to move it, you can see they got other vehicles that have to be moved to even get it out of this corner, so it's going to stay right here. But tailgate wise, damped and works perfectly. Okay, we like that. Look at that. Okay, almost a little too slow. That's taking its time. We have the stow flex right here. Okay, so we hit this for the stow flex, which I love. This thing is just pure brilliance. Stow flex compartment down here. Store tie straps, tie downs, all your kind of stuff in here. Any ratchet straps, whatever you want. You can even use it as a cooler. It's got a drain plug in it. Like I said, beautiful, beautiful. That's such a great use of design. Okay, this thing is fantastic on every kind of level. I love the feature that you have this stow flex in here. Straight up excellent, excellent concept. We have bed lined in here. Tie down points high, tie down points low. High, low, high, low, high, low, like a truck should be. Okay, that's the way we want it. So done well there. And we got power back here too for 120 volt. It's amazing that this is not hot. Okay, this thing's out here baking in the sun, and this is not hot. Okay, that's interesting. I don't know what that is, but that is a very cool bedline texture on it. I kind of like it. ZR2 logo on there. Beautiful setup. There it is. And like I said, tailgate weighs nothing. Beautiful. Look at the height of this truck. Again, I am only 5'6", okay? Just barely over 5'6", but look at this height difference of the size of this truck. People think they want to be able to reach in the bottom of this thing. There is no way that I can even on my tiptoes touch the bottom of the bed of this truck. This thing is a beast when you look at the size of this thing compared to me. So this is awesome. Let's take a look in the back here. See what we got going on back here. Beautiful soft touch everywhere here. Harder plastics, but it's actually soft plastics. It's hard, but it's got this nice kind of texture on it. It's nice. I like it. I'm not complaining at all there. Water bottle holder right down here. We have the back seat area back here. We got some room. We'll show you. It is not gladiator kind of room. We will put the seats in position and show you in a minute. And on this one, I don't think this one has the seat that comes down in the back. I cannot remember. Again, I look at so many of these trucks. I do not believe that the back seat comes down, but this does come up. We need two hands to do it for this latch. Hang on, there we go. But it locks. It's got a locking latch. Notice there's no strap here. We got pretty good storage in here. Pretty decent. It's pretty deep on this side, tapers down in the back, but we have good storage inside of here to be able to put all your extra gear and everything you need. And the other side, I cannot get over to there on this one to show you, but there is that little mound in there. I've shown you. I'll put an inset from other videos that I've done on the, because I've done other trail bosses, the Colorados, the Canyons. They got a little hump over there, but I'll put an inset in there from you for one of these other videos because we can't get over to that side and show you. But beautiful setup, and again, hit the lever, down goes the back seat. Beautiful setup. I do not believe these come down. They are stationary set. That is one bummer that you cannot get back behind that, but like I said, you do get really good under seat storage in this thing. So perfect setup there. We do have rear AC vents and rear power cup holders right there too, accessible to us, which is nice, and they will also be accessible to the front. One mat pocket, again, that stupid single mat pocket thing that these truck manufacturers do today that I will never understand. Moving around here to the front, we got keyless entry. We have a little pocket right in here, which is kind of nice. We got a water bottle pocket here. The seat is in the furthest back position, as you can see, which is way too far for me. We will set that up here for you and show you. We're actually going to start this dude real quick. Get a little airflow in here too because of the air. So let me get that ready. Hang on, we'll be right back. The air inside this thing screams. I mean, look at that. You can hear it. I mean, that thing is just crushing out the air. It is screaming fast. That is a beautiful thing. I mean, the air power in this, again, being in South Georgia, insane amount of air coming out of this thing. It's just straight up power. Look at that. I mean, you got to be able to hear that. Everything in here is, I mean, it's hardcore. These vents are doing fantastic. Love that setup. I love how they're low profile down there. They hit your body as well too. I mean, this is perfect. I really enjoy these. I like the vent setup. This one's on fire. Easy close, easy open. Yep, love this setup, and so happy with that. Very good. I'm going to turn that down in a second. Actually, I'm going to pause this for a sec so I can cool down for a minute before we do. It's 107 degrees. All right, it's cooled down in here pretty good. We are inside. We've got in here, you can see our gauge layout. I know that there's different layouts available in here for everything. This one's got the attack on the outside, speed on the inside. There you go. Does not sound tough like the Tacoma does. Listen to that. But very nice truck. Like I said, I'm not that exhausting, doesn't matter much to me. We got our brake controller right here, light controls there. You got your steering wheel controls on here, buttons on both sides of the backs of the steering wheel, which is nice if you want to change things. Your good size infotainment center, your volume knob right here for your controls. Yes, the lighting controls are in here. People are like, oh my God, that's such a pain in the butt to get to. Do you see how easy that is? How much easier that is than at night to be down here messing with stuff that you can't see? I mean, you never have to touch them anyway, but if you did, it's that easy. Okay, it's right there. It just stays right there. So while you're driving, and it's that easy. So if you had to put something in the infotainment center that you were going to lose buttons, I'd rather it be the lights that I never touch anyway. Good touch tactical buttons right here, tactile buttons for all your controls right here. Beautiful setup. Your sync, your control is for your temperatures are there. Again, more buttons down here. We have our rear locker, front and rear locker, auto start, stop, off, hazard, lane departure assist, an aux button. Love that we get one aux button and a windows down button for all windows at one time. Plus you have window controls on the doors and all the stuff you're looking for. But this one drops every window in this whole vehicle all at one shot right there. How beautiful is that? And then you press it up. Oh, hang on. That just brings them down. You cannot, that is not, these are not reverse buttons, so they are not going up. Okay, not that you need them to, but that one would have been nice to have it up. But you can hit this and bring them all down, but you cannot bring them all up. You got to hit it to bring them all down and then manually use these controls to bring them all up. We have our console right here too. You have your storage compartment right here, USB, USB-C. You do have 4 auto in this thing, okay? So if you are a winter driver, this is a gold mine to have that 4 auto mode. You got 2 high, 4 low, and 4 auto, plus your modes, and you get all the different mode features in this thing too. And you got your extra 2 cup holders here, plus a little phone holder right there. We have 2 more cup holders and another phone holder right there. And we have the center console in here, which, look at how nice that is. We get a console tray, and then you got a big deep console, and you have a 12 volt down here under my finger, 12 volt down there too. Nice deep console and a tray built into it, which sits nice and low so you can still mount stuff up. recessed on the inside cover, so your things can be built up pretty tall inside of there. And quality, this thing is quality. This is probably the most quality armrest I have ever touched in my life. Nice leather, not a fake leather, not a fake nothing, real leather on there. Look at that, real stitching, just like we have on the seats and like we have here on the dash. Okay, sorry the sun, but the same exact material is on here, and this thing is heavy duty. The hinges on this thing, I mean, this is wicked perfect. I love how solid that is. Okay, so beautiful setup. Love the seat setups in here too. Very nice features. You have the heated, ventilated seats kind of thing right here for you. So you got the options on there. You got everything that you're looking for control-wise is here. Up here you have your OnStar stuff. You have, I don't know what these are. Oh, for the moonroof. We got a moonroof in this one. Right up here too, which is kind of nice. So you have that feature for all your different setups for that kind of thing if you want to. Me personally, I would opt to not have the moonroof. I'm not a fan of them. Again, I live down south where it's hot, so I would never even open that thing. So for me, don't need it in there. And because we can't get in on that side, we're going to look from here. We do have a good glove box in here too with lots of room. Glove box is tight, doesn't rattle. Okay, so that's good. That's solid. Nice stitching here on the dash. Love the dash layout. They did it well. That plastic is not, again, it's like a coated plastic, so it's rubberized. I like it a lot. This is beautiful. Love the camo detail right in here, like this thing here we have on it. Like I said, beautiful setup on the truck, straight up awesome. Now we are in my seating position here where I would drive this at. We're actually probably a little further back, but we're okay with that. But I am 5'6", and like I said, this is about where I would drive this at. Realistically, I would probably be, again, about right here. This is about what I would be driving. My driving position would be in this. Let's see what we got in the back seats, because this is about right here where I would be at. So if let's turn this off just to kill that down, and let's take a look in the back seat and see where we stand at here as far as back leg room. So there it is. You can see I got plenty of room here, lots of room to be able to put my boots, put my dirty gear, put stuff like that down there too. And I like that the seat stays up, because if I wanted to, I can, hang on, I prop this up. Okay, that locks, so I could leave that like that. Put all my gear here, stash things back here, lay my bows across this back seat and let them sit in here. But I like that these stay up on their own in this position. It's kind of a nice feature. But we got lots of room in there. Put that down, and we do got a grab handle right here, up here, which is nice, so we can grab that to climb into, because this truck is high. Okay, look at this. Okay, look at, I mean, it's a high step to get into this thing. Again, basically, like I said, I'm 5'6", so when we come in here and we jump in, okay, let's see what we got leg room wise. Here we go. I mean, there's a ton of it. Think about that Tacoma we were just in. Look at how much room is in this thing here, and that seat is in my position. We'll put it all the way back too, but look at that. I got a ton of room everywhere in here. Without question, I got tons of headroom in here too. Again, 5'7" or 5, just over 5'6". But you can see I got a ton of headroom in this thing for me. Great room back here. It's comfortable. Like I said, zero complaints back here and a lot of room. Let's move that seat back to the furthest back position, just to show what we got. So imagine this being all the way back. I mean, this is somebody that's going to be pretty dang tall, because look at how far back we're going. Okay, this is insane. I could never even come close to reaching that, but as far back as it can get, it looks pretty tight in here. Let's see, though. That's curious when we get in here and sit down. All right, let's see. You know what? I still got quite a bit of room. Again, 5'7". I got room for my feet. I'm not cramped, okay, because they fit underneath here, so there's room. I'm not, like in a Tacoma, my toes are jammed and the back of my calves are jammed, and it's not comfortable. In here, I got room. I got knee room in here, too, so I'm not complaining about that. This is a seat all the way back. Again, 5'7". I could be back here with somebody who's probably 6'5" driving this right here, and I would be okay back here. I would not have a problem. This has got enough room to be very comfortable and functional back here. I mean, zero complaints as far as that goes. Now, these are tapered if you wanted to put your knees way up in there or something, but like I said, even in this position, a lot of room back here. I'm not complaining about it one bit. I would be very happy with the amount of storage and the amount of room in that back seat. And like I said, this is so far back. I mean, to give you an example, I mean, this is how crazy this is. Look at this. Okay, I mean, I can't even reach. I can't even get to the pedals if I wanted to, is how far back we are. I can't even touch the steering wheel with my back flat against there. So a lot of room in this truck. A lot of great features in here. Beautiful setup. Cannot complain about nothing on this thing. What a beast. What an absolute beast. This thing is amazing. And if it wasn't, if I can't get the deals I want on a Gladiator, if I cannot pull a Gladiator together when it's time, next time for me to buy another truck, this is what I'm in right here. You know, we're up on a curb, so we're above it, so it doesn't really show the power of this thing, but what an absolute tank of a truck this is. What a beast. I mean, look at the difference between a ZR2 and a Z71 here. I mean, just like I said, what a machine on every kind of level. Straight up love this truck. Everything about it is just screams perfection as far as I'm concerned. No doubt about it, no two ways about it. Hope you enjoyed the video, and thanks for watching.